So for today's video, this is kind of like a get ready with me. It's basically helping me sort of find my passion again for makeup. I feel like I've really sort of lost it over the year. That's why I haven't really been doing makeup videos. Obviously you've seen a few that I've posted like over the month. I still have like one video to edit, and yeah, I'm just sort of, I feel like my mental health sort of got the better of me and it's really like dragging me down. So we will talk about that as well, because it's nice to be open about it, even though I really hate it, like really hate it. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it today. So yeah, I'm literally going cinema. I'm gonna go and see Doctor Strange and I'm super excited. So yeah, that's why my hair's like in rollers and in like not rollers. If you see like there's a mess everywhere going on, like why is this bit not in a roller, just let me do my hair, okay? This is how I like it. So yeah, let's get into it. So what I'm going to do today is, like I said, and I'm going to the mall. I don't think I actually said, but basically it's inspired, kind of like by Doctor Strange, like, and the outfits he wears. Let me find the picture, sorry, I can't even find the app that I want on my phone. It's in alphabetical order and I still skip past it. So I think I have so many pictures. So like typically just sort of the reds, blues and the greens and stuff. I have like this, I want to do a sort oh my god, words. I want to do like a rounded eye and maybe do like a blue liner around it with like little green dots. Yeah, just I feel like we can do something kind of inspired by it, you know? Like I feel like if Doctor Strange was to wear eye makeup, like a full beat baddie, this is what he'd wear. He probably wouldn't, but anyway, yeah, I'm just super excited to go and see the film. Yeah, let me just get those. So my eyebrows are really overgrown. I needed to wax them and I did not, so it's currently just a bit of brow gel, a little bit of Glossier brow flick, just to sort of balance them out, because this one always goes thinner here. Like it doesn't get as much hair as this side when it grows, and I don't know, it's a whole big thing. So yeah, brows are basically done. There's nothing fantastic about it. Like I said, they're literally so overgrown. So yeah, I'm going to start by priming. So I'm going to take the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow. I tried this out a couple of times now and it's actually really good. I have like extremely oily eyelids and I just need something that's really going to hold and set the colour in, because I feel like eyeshadows do tend to crease, like not all the time, but there's some palettes that are literally so bad on my eyelids, especially like shimmery shades. It's not so much the mattes are typically okay, and this has actually been really good. You need like the tiniest amount. I think I've even used too much from what I just picked up, but it's weird, like it looks like it has a colour but it doesn't. Like it dries pretty clear, and I'm not really typically bothered by a colour on my eyelids, because a lot of the time I'm putting colour down, putting concealer on, removing the concealer, and by the time I've done all of that it's just pointless for me to have a coloured base. Typically it's pretty pointless for me to have a base at all, but yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this rounded eye situation. So we're going to take the SUVA. So this is the Affinity palette and it has a beautiful array of colours. I do have one that's more like pinks, reds, that sort of typical colour, but I love that colour story. But this is great for brights and it has red shades, which I typically find most bright palettes don't have. I think Beauty Bay have a few reds, but these have a good sort of set of reds. Obviously you've got a bit darker and then it sort of goes, and it goes more into the orange theme, but it has the colours, you know, and this is such a good company. I'm pretty sure they're on Beauty Bay. Obviously you can buy from the palette, the website itself. Oh my god, words. And yeah, so I don't know what shade. I think we're going to stick to this one for now, right here. And yeah, this one. Did I point to this one? My brain's all scattered today. This one, yeah. So I'm going to take that on a Spectrum and KJ Hughes. This is a number 18 brush. I've just recently tried out this collection in a few videos, and I've got to say it's probably one of the best brush collections I own. And I own, I think 2 other Spectrum collections. I love Spectrum brushes. They're one of the best companies in my opinion. Sorry, I need a little mirror, bear with me. And yeah, I'm trying out the Hourglass brush collection as well. I was going to do like a 1 review and then move on, but I think I'm going to use it a couple more times and then talk about it, because it is a super expensive brush collection. It is the only time I will probably ever spend that amount of money on a brush collection. I think I was just like, I think it was on sale as well, which isn't too bad, but it's still like a £600 brush collection. So I really want to give it a go before I be like, oh, this is good, this is bad. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So I'm literally just going to take that shade, and I'll start by putting it in the crease. I'm not too bothered if this goes a little bit messy, because I'm going to sort of carve it out and do like a liner around it and stuff, so I'm not too bothered how it comes out. I just want it to come out good. So yeah, the reason why I haven't been doing makeup tutorials is because, one, my mental health has been like really bad, like to the point where it literally was just typically anxiety, but now it's gone more into the depression, you know, which is wonderful. Like, it's great living life. And then I've also been back and forth with the mental health team, and I don't know if it's just my area, but my area like sucks for it. Like, it's so bad. Basically, I think I have ADHD, and I think the last time that I was on here I just started medication for it. Well, that lasted about 2 weeks. I'm just gonna sort of like buff this through and sort of give like this rounded eye shape situation. So basically they're making me super tired. Like, they worked, but I was literally a zombie, and the problem is I work nights, so for me to work nights and be that tired, like it just don't work. Like, I'm gonna end up killing myself, because I drive as well. Like, I literally drive non-stop, so I can't really be doing that. And I said to him, look, you know, I can't take these, they're making me super tired. So they told me to come off of them, but they said, oh, like, it is a side effect, which I understand is a side effect. Like, I understand, like, if I'm going to feel a little bit tired, but I don't want to be too tired to the point where I'm going to end up killing myself because I can't drive. So yeah, I come off them, and then they tried me with a different brand, and they worked. Basically, this is so stupid. I don't know why they have this for people with ADHD, but it's, you take like 1 tablet and for 1 hour, like, you're concentrated. And I was just like, okay, that's fine, but like, what happens for the rest of the hours, you know? Like, my brain is never stopped working. Like, it's just a constant thing. Like, it's just constantly going around and around and around. And I was like, okay, I'll try them. And then I will admit, they did make me less tired, so that was a good thing. But then they worked for like 5 minutes, and I was back to my normal self. I was like, yeah, these aren't working. And they were like, oh, you can take like up to like 5 a day or something, like, if they work. And I was like, I can barely remember to take 1 tablet, and you're considering to give me like 5? I was like, I don't see the point in this. So yeah, I just stopped taking that one. And he was like, well, you know, I did tell you, like, if it was the 2 brands and it weren't going to work, like, that was it, like, you weren't trying anymore. And I'm like, well, you can't just, like, it was so, like, it's so weird. Like, I think I have ADHD, and he was like, I just think you have anxiety. And I was like, well, yeah, I do have anxiety. And he was like, oh, because no one said anything as a child, he's like, you can't have ADHD. And it's like, yeah, but like, my parents were so busy doing other shit, like, no offense, like, in the 90s, like, if you were like, oh yeah, like, I think like, no one gives a fuck. Like, no one gave a fuck about mental health. Like, now it's sort of more open and it's more spoken about, but back then, like, it was like, oh yeah, like, I'm depressed, it's like, cool, just pop her some fucking pills and she's good to go. And like, now it doesn't work that way. So yeah, like, even if they did know, they probably just thought it was like normal child behaviour. So yeah, like, that really put me off when he sort of said that. So, but then he recommended me the medication anyway, and I was just like, I don't fully understand why you're giving me the medication. Like, if you're saying I don't have it, then I shouldn't be on the meds to start. So I don't even know if I'm actually diagnosed with it or what. Like, I haven't got a full clue. But luckily enough, at the end of the month, I'm talking to a different doctor, which I am forever grateful for, because this doctor that I was speaking to, like, yeah, no, like, I ended up saying to him, look, if you don't give me other brands to try, I will just go somewhere else. Like, I will end up going to a different doctor's, like, in a different area. Like, we moved to Chelmsford, so I was like, I'll just do it in Chelmsford, like, I don't care. And yeah, well, I mean, I can't afford to do private, like, it's just, it ain't gonna work. So yeah, I think this is the shape I'm going for here. Like, I like this kind of shape, and we can clean it up as we go along. But I know I'm talking a lot as well, like, probably no one's really that interested, but still, like I said, I'm just trying to find my passion again, and that's why I want to sit down and just chat and do makeup, rather than being like, oh, look at this cute product that I just bought, and, you know, is it worth it, and blah 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 blah. Like, I feel like I need to talk, and I don't do that. I literally hate talking. Like, my boyfriend's like, you need therapy, and I've been to therapy like 3 or 4 times, like CBT, can't stand it. And I did say to the doctor, like, I don't want to do CBT again, like, I'd rather try a different form of therapy if I can, because CBT obviously hasn't worked. I'm still in this situation. So yeah, I am looking at doing a, do you know why I hate talking to people? Because I cry, and when I cry, I hate it. I hate crying. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's so good to cry. Yeah, it's so good, but it literally gives me the worst headache. I'm all in tears. I'm snotty. I don't like it. So yeah, that's why I hate talking, because I just end up crying, because I have no real emotions to really push through, apart from the fact that I'm upset. So yeah, that's why I don't really talk about it. And then I think I need to look into this more, but I think I have like body dysmorphia as well. Like, I'm just like, give me all of the fucking mental health disorders and I'll take them, every single one of them. I do need to look into it more, but like, my boyfriend was like, are you sure you don't have it? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I do. I absolutely hate my body. I've been through eating disorders. I have a really bad relationship with food. I was like, it would not surprise me. But now, like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I look a certain way. And then I'll link in the video if you want to see it, but it was like, help me get ready for 5 Sauce. Basically, it was like choosing different outfits. And I looked back at the video and I was like, I don't look like that. Like, that's not my body. I was like, that's really weird to me. Like, I'm like, I look completely different. And it's like, I don't really know what I look like, to be honest, even like face wise, body wise. Like, I will typically avoid mirrors. Like, I hate mirrors, just can't stand it anymore. And yeah, like, just, I don't know. I do need to look into it more, because I know it's probably like a sign of the depression that's like bringing into it. God knows, to be honest, they're all like linked, aren't they, some way or another. And yeah, it's great. I love life. So yeah, that's why I'm sort of just doing this, because like I said, it's literally just me doing the makeup. This needs to come out more, doesn't it, here? And just sort of finding my passion again for it. Like, I just want to be excited when I do it, and I don't want to sit down and like, oh, right, okay, cool, like, now I've got to upload to Instagram, I've got to load up like YouTube, and now there's TikTok on the scene as well, and it's like trying to keep up and trying to stay current. Like, it just ain't happening for me. Like, I bought a bunch of new makeup, like, that's what I've done the haul, and I haven't even tested half of it out. I just bought a bunch of stuff from Rare Beauty as well, which I do really want to do a video on, because I really, really want to try it. But yeah, like, it's just getting around to it, and I feel like now I've moved out. My God, I don't know how Mum done everything, I really don't. And it's just like trying to get everything done, and it's just like, cool, so I physically can't do this. Like, it's just impossible, like, to do food shop, to you know, clean the house and do this and do that, and it's like, right, sit down and record. Like, it's just like, when have I actually got the time? Okay, now I feel like we're getting somewhere with the shape. Now I'm just going to sort of push this into here. I will probably do, I think I'm going to cut the crease, but I just want to bring this in, and then I can work out if I need to add more colour and stuff, because it's not that big of a deal. That's kind of even, but I am going to, I think I'm going to like cut around before, oh, actually I could take a cotton bud and just sort of clean it up that way. Yeah, let's do that. So I do need to get cotton bud. I bought this big ass bottle of micellar water from Aldi. Hold on. 1 second. I'm stuck. I'm only like in a little space here. £5 from Aldi. I was well chuffed. I was like, yes please. So yeah, I'm just gonna, oh god, okay, literally it's a bigger bottle. I can literally dip my whole cotton bud in it. Usually the smaller ones, like you can sort of tip it on the end and it will come through. So yeah, let's sort of map this out a little bit better, because I feel like this is the shape I want, but on this eye it's not. It's like warning you. My roller keeps getting stuck on my cardigan. Oh god, this is the problem with red, like it just smears absolutely everywhere. But yes, we're getting there. So Doctor Strange. I'm super excited. I didn't want to watch the trailer because obviously in the trailer you hear Professor X, and I was like, no, like I don't want to know anything. Like I feel like with Spider-Man there was so much talk. If you haven't seen this, by the way, there's going to be spoilers now, so I'm just warning you. There was loads of talk about obviously Toby and Andrew, and I was like, I wish like I didn't know that, because it would have made the film so much better. Because it's like, oh, will they, won't they be in it? Like who knows? And I wish, like I really wish I didn't know. And Mum hasn't seen it yet. Like she's sort of a bit behind on the Marvel thing, but. I was like, do you know anything about the Spider-Man film? And she was like, no, like not a clue. And I was like, man, like when she watches it, like she's gonna be like so hyped for it, because obviously she doesn't know that Toby and Andrew are in it. And yeah, like I was just like, man, like I would have loved not to have known that. And that's why I've sort of didn't want to see the trailers and stuff like that. But unfortunately I went to see Batman, great film by the way, and they played the trailer at the cinema, and I was like, damn you. So yes, I have unfortunately seen the trailer, even though I really didn't want to, but that's perfectly fine, because this is a little too high and it's not round enough. It's not doing what I want it to do. Let's try this again. This video is going to be really long, by the way. I'm so sorry. It's like literally already 28 minutes in, and I have literally done 3 bits of eyeshadow. Okay, I feel like we're even. I'm going to cut the crease. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the eyelid. I might put a little bit of gold, maybe like a smidge. I think, no, let me see how I feel, because he's got some little gold reflect going on in his hand. Sorry, this is my chat thing, and I feel like it might work. It might work. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. So I'm gonna cut the crease, like I said. So I'm gonna take, this is the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't particularly love this, well, I don't even like this concealer, so that's why I just use it to cut the crease. And I'm going to take that on a Peaches and Cream. This is a PC41 brush. And yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I literally just place some down. Look up. Oh. If it wants to work, usually you place it down, stays wet. See that tiny little blob? So we're going to cut a crease too. Which I haven't done. I haven't zoomed you in. To be honest, it's not really a tutorial. So I don't know if people want to be zoomed in or not. But I'm just going to pat this along. I will end up probably wiping this away just because it's going to mix really bad with the red and just turn it like pinky, which I don't particularly want. And then what I also like to do is, I usually do this off camera, but I'll take a brush, like a small brush if I can find one. I know I have one in this collection. It's just finding it. Excuse me, sorry, burping. There we go. I'll take something like this. This is the Spectrum and KJ Hughes. This is the number 22 brush. And I take a little bit and almost like just draw a line. That way I know that the top of it will be really, really crisp. And I can get into like my small inner corner. So yeah, literally just do that, and then take this brush because this really gives it that nice flat look, and I can really get to the top. And then this is a number 15, and without looking up, I literally pat this in. Because this is kind of my crease. This is how I sort of like it to sit. But if I look up when it is wet, I will get more transfer, which I don't want, obviously, because this is how I like it to be carved out. So just make sure that this stays nice and dry. I was going to do like a blue with this, but I don't have a red like wet liner, which I'm about to use. So excuse me. And so yeah, I was like, well, I'm going to have to do red and then go around with blue. So I literally just done it like that. And like I said, I will remove it because just like I said, it's literally going pink. So I'm just do this eye quickly. To be honest, I don't exactly know what's going to happen in Doctor Strange. I know obviously, I can't remember the name. Do you know like the What If episode, and he has like the evil side of him? Like I know that's going to be in the movie because obviously when I went to see Spider-Man, it was like their end credit type thing. So yeah, I know like he's going to be in it, and I'm just super excited to sort of see what's going to happen with that. And I feel like it's really going to open up the multiverse a lot more. So yeah, I'm just super excited for Doctor Strange. Obviously I love Wanda. I'm super excited for Wanda to be in this. Can't wait to see sort of where she goes in it as well. I've even got a little Wanda and Agatha bag. Let me go and grab it. So I can show you. This is so cute. So I did want to get a matching purse, but I couldn't find one. But this is the bag. So it's from Loungefly, and I absolutely love this. I just think it's super adorable. I really wanted, because when I went to Spider-Man, I had a Spider-Man backpack, and I was like, it's just going to be a thing now. Like I have to have a Loungefly bag every time. And I really wanted the Doctor Strange one. But the only place I could find it was like 80 quid, and I was like, a bit much. And I think that was 50 from Amazon. I'll try and link below, but I know it's an Amazon exclusive, but the problem is like I bought the last one, but I don't know if like Amazon do that shit, you know, it's like last one in stock, and then they add like 10 more after to like catch you out. But yes, I don't have a purse for it. They didn't have the purse on Amazon. The only place I could find it was, is it like Double Box Toys or something? And like the bag was 50 quid and they were charging like £90 for the bag, and it was like £50 for the purse, and I was like, that's a bit steep. I was like, maybe I'll get it at a later date. I was like, because I don't want to spend that right now, to be honest. yeah, I didn't bother picking up the purse, but I'm gutted because I love like a matching purse and bag, like it's my thing. But yeah, and also with them, I pre-ordered, and I'm livid about this, I pre-ordered the Winter Soldier bag, right? I had this pre-ordered for months, okay? And it was on Carla, because I was like, that way I don't have to pay for it, and I can just pay for it when it comes out. And they were like, at least the pre-order, it was like at least 7 months or something, right? And I was like, fine, like I'll handle it, I really want the bag. I'll deal with it. Not a problem. December comes around, I'm like, okay, right, they haven't said anything about being shipped. They cancelled my fucking order, and I was just like, you bitch. I was like, I've had this pre-ordered for months, and they were like, oh yeah, can't like cancel things over like 6 months if it's not paid for, like it's not been done, like you, like sorry. And like they were just like proper like just stroppy about it, and I was just like, okay, cool, well I had it pre-ordered for months and now I can't pre-order it because it's sold out. But lucky enough, my boyfriend is on a podcast, plugless shame, I'll link it, I don't know if I can link it in the eye, if not I'll link it down below. They're called Play Along, and it's a really, really cool idea actually. So basically it's essentially a book club for video games, so you can like play along with them, and then they play each section like week by week, and then they come on and then they discuss it. It's really cool actually, and 2 of the guys are from America, and I saw someone on TikTok was like, oh, my Bucky bag and purse come, and I was like, please let this be a UK site. Even US, like I'll pay shipping, like I don't care. Like I say Bucky, it's Winter Soldier, I really, really want this bag, like I'm after this bag. And it was like America only. I was like, why do you hate me? And I was like, Ben, do you reckon your little American friend will get me the bag if I give him the money? Well, the bag was on pre-order till July, which he did order it for me. He ordered the purse. The purse arrived to his, and he was like, oh, do you want me to like send it out? Or I was like, might as well just wait for the bag to come, otherwise I've got to pay like 2 lots of shipping and like taxes, duties, all that nonsense. So I was like, I'll wait for the bag, and then like obviously if you're okay with keeping it there. And he was, and I was like, it's great to know people in America. So yes, I'm forever blessed for him for doing that. But what we're going to do is we're going to send him like a UK goodie bag, because it baffles me that some of the stuff Americans don't have. Like I think only recently they've just got happy hippos, or happy hippos, hungry hippos, and little things from Kinder. Oh, they taste so good. I'm really chatting, I'm not even doing makeup. I need to remove this base, and yeah, and I was just like, but I like the best things ever, but I think they only have like the chocolate ones. The ones I prefer are like it's like the white I think it's coconut or some sort of nuts at the bottom. I'm not a big chocolate lover, but I like one of my favourite things, and I was like, they are so good. Same with like our Smarties, like so I can't remember what they're called, but they're like our Parma Violets, do you know those kind of things? But our Smarties is like chocolate, and same with like their Mars bars, a Milky Way, or like it's all like really backwards. So yeah, we're gonna send them like a goodie box of like British candy, I guess. Oh god, my phone was so loud there. I think it's just WhatsApp, yeah. So yeah, anyway, like I'm just rambling now, but I'm literally just removing this. So I don't want this on my eye anymore. I think I am going to put a little bit of a base down. Just because I feel like with a nudie eye it looks weird. Oh, maybe a nice white would be nice. Like a matte white, and then put a little bit of gold glitter on top. We'll think about it. Yeah, so I'm just taking like a little small brush and just going over that to get rid of any of the crap. But yeah, so my Bucky Winter Soldier one is coming, and I'm just super excited. I also did buy the Falcon one, this was ages ago, do you know, and the wings come out, and I was like, this is the best freaking bag ever. I love Loungefly, I also love Funkos. So many Funkos recently, so bad. And yeah, I feel like I'm talking way too much, like let's sort of like get on with the makeup. So I'm taking this base again, I think. I don't know what brush to take, because, oh, let's take this one. So this is the number 20 brush. And let's just take this again. And just take a light amount, taking that on the back of my hand, and just really pat this in. So I'll do some blending. Obviously you can see it's quite choppy here, but we will go ahead and get that in. I think I had glitter on this brush. And then I'm actually going to take this palette, which is what I'm holding right now. So this is the Dose of Colours, and this is the Desi and Katie Friendcation palette. I don't think they sell this anymore. They might do. But it's literally just Dose of Colours. If you want sort of similar shades, they have the Baked Brown palette. That will sort of give you the mattes in it. So I'm just going to take that and literally just pack it on top so it doesn't budge. To be honest, I probably should have put more eyeshadow base down. I definitely had glitter on that brush. It's coming off on my face, so we probably will add a bit of glitter. And taking this brush that we used, I'm literally just gonna blend this. And I also take the brush thing down with and just sort of, almost like just pulling it over. I was going to paint my nails red. I managed to do my toenails in time, but I didn't manage to do my fingernails. If you're wondering what red it was going to be, it was going to be the OPI, I think it's like the Big Apple red, like that sort of classic red. Yeah, I feel like I'm happy with that now. I think I will go with just a tiny bit of gold glitter, so I'm just going to nab that out of my drawer. And I'm pretty sure I have like, do you know like this from Urban Decay, but this is the pink one. It's like the heavy metal liners. I think that's what I'm going to go with because I don't want anything too heavy. But I have this really gorgeous like thick glitter that's gold. No, I don't want too much now again. We just want that hint of something. It's just trying to find it though. Sometimes I keep the box in things. I don't know why, but I like it that way. So this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner in Midnight Cowboy. So I'm literally just going to take a bit of this and just sort of do a bit of this action. Just like ever so slightly. So you know, we got that hint. Just really pretty sparkle. My god, I feel like this video is going to be forever, but like I said, I'm going to say this like 10 times. I like to repeat myself a lot. We're just having fun. We're just chilling. It's like we're talking like friend to friend here. Alright. Even though I'm literally talking to myself, and no one's going to probably watch this video. So I'm literally just going to do what I did to the other eye. Maybe I'll leave like me doing my base makeup off or something, just because obviously it has been a very long time. Maybe we'll just do like eyes. Let's see how we feel. I think last time, one of my videos, I was talking about contact lenses and I still haven't gone to pick them up. I think I'm picking up next Sunday. It's not, my eyesight's like okay-ish. Basically, if I close my right eye, like everything is blurry. Like I can't, I'm looking at the Garnier bottle, I can literally see Garnier and I can't read anything else. Obviously I know it says micellar waters because I know what it is. But yeah, so basically my right eye sort of does all my work for me. So I do wear glasses all the time. But I wanted to try contact lenses because when I'm doing my makeup, I feel like I struggle a lot because especially like if this eye's sort of more shut to like, you know, do my makeup and stuff, it's quite difficult. And yeah, it's like I'll look in like different mirrors and stuff like later on, and I'll look in different lighting and I'm like, how did I miss like this bit unblended? How did I miss like this isn't straight? And it's just like, I feel like if I get contact lenses, I can actually do a much better job. Not that I'm doing a bad job now, like I'm not amazing at makeup, but I'm not exactly like bad at it either. So I'm just buffing that in. So that's why I wanted contact lenses. Okay, I feel like even if this comes out bad, it doesn't matter because we're going in the cinema and it's going to be pitch black, so no one's really going to see me. Obviously only in the like lobby, but I'll just be like, yes, 8 ice blasters and yeah. Basically we're going to go Cineworld because I have like a Cineworld card, so basically I pay, I think it's like £18 a month because our closest one to us is Basildon. And I probably shouldn't be saying where I'm like living, even though I was like, I've moved to Chelmsford. Anyway, and obviously it's like IMAX and, you know, 4DX and all this extra stuff. So obviously it costs a bit more money because it's like a bigger and better cinema. But we also do go to Braintree sometimes. But basically, I don't even think I said what I paid. So I pay $18.99 or $18.90 because of like the area that we travel to. Like, they have like, it's like, oh, say like you're in zone 1, you can only go to like zone 1 areas. So I think we're like zone 3 or something. So we get to go to like multiple different like cinemas basically. And yeah, we pay for the ticket. Well, no, we don't pay for the ticket. So basically we pay the monthly thing and then we can go to the cinema as much as we want. Basically my cousin and her partner go like all the time and they were like, oh, like you should get one. Like if you're going to come to the cinema more. And I was like, do you know what, actually, like, fuck it, yeah. Because it's like, it's so like nice to do. Like say you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like can't really afford to do anything. Like you literally just go cinema and like you don't have to buy like snacks or anything. But you do get a discount. So you start off at 10%. And then when you're with them for a year, you get 25%. So I'm trying to look for stuff. So, no, that's... So I want to do blue, right? But I don't want this dark of a blue, but then this is too light. So I think I am going to take a palette and mix like a dabble of white and maybe lighten this up. Just because, like I said, I literally don't want it to be that dark. They do have multiple colours, by the way. This is from Glisten Cosmetics. And they do like amazing little liner things, and they have hundreds and hundreds of colours, but obviously I'm just working with what I've got. So yeah, I had the SUVA one in white. I do have the one in white from here. I think it's like milk, but if it gets like ruined, I'd rather ruin this one than the other white. So yes, I'm literally just gonna wet my brush. So these are wet liners, so you literally wet it and then you dip it in. Typically these are easy to really clean. So you're just gonna mix a bit of white on a palette. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so they basically go all the time. So you can guys see as many films as you want, like literally unlimited. And yeah, it's been really good. We still need to go and see the shit show that is Morbius. I've heard lots and lots of bad things about it. I think that's why we keep putting it off. So to Ben, we need to be like in a good mood, because once we see a shit film, we're done for. So yeah, we do need to go and see that, but really don't want to. It's a shame because me and my partner, when we moved in, obviously we had like, sorry, I know there's a lot of noise, but I need my window open, it's so hot. When we moved in, obviously we had no Wi-Fi, and Ben's mum's fiance is like literally a DVD collector. Like he has so many DVDs. He was like, here, like borrow this, and it was a Spider-Man TV show from like the 90s, and like Morbius in it was so good, and I was like, oh man, they're doing a Morbius film, like it's gonna be amazing. Like Morbius, yeah, I keep getting confused with Morbius, Mobius and Morpheus. It's like fucking Loki and bloody not X-Men, what is it? Oh my god, I can't think of the film. Matrix. And yeah, I'm getting myself all confused. And yeah, like, I was like, oh my god, like it's gonna be amazing. Obviously Jared Leto, I was like, yeah, great, wonderful. But yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, it's fucking shit. So I was like, cool, can't wait to see that. I mean, to be honest, Venom isn't that great either. I think I'll just give it credit because it's Tom Hardy. So I think I have lightened this a little bit. Let's see how we get on. So I'm going to take this is Glisten Cosmetics, and this is a number 2 brush. So basically, I'm literally going to draw a line all the way around this. So I'm trying to keep my hair out of my face. So I'm literally going to talk while we do this, basically. Okay, I feel like I'm happy with that. I feel like because it is water activated, I can just sort of go ahead and clean up the edges and add little and as much as I want. That's why I love these rather than using like a gel liner situation. Yeah, I feel like I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with the front of it though. Okay, I feel like, yeah, good. Okay, right. I feel like we can sort of touch up and go as we please. So the greens that I also have are either too dark or too light. So I have like, that's more blue, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say it's more blue. So I have like these ones here, and I feel like too light. Oh no, actually, yeah, too light, too dark. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing, like just mix the white onto the back of the palette and make this a bit lighter. So I'm going to take the SUV again and just go ahead and place a little bit of that on the palette. Probably should do my blue first before I go ahead and add any green to the other side, but I think I'm going to do that off camera, just so we can keep this video shorter. So yeah, where I've been sort of busy with my mental health and just sort of taking days as they go, I just haven't been doing makeup. Like, I haven't felt the need to. So basically it sort of happened in lockdown, really. Like, it got quite bad that I didn't really want to do anything, and obviously moving then put a really big spanner in the works. But I'm happy to move. I'm happy to live with my fiance, I guess. I shouldn't be calling him my partner anymore. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know, just you don't feel like yourself, really. And I felt like when I was doing makeup, it was like, right, okay, got to upload to Instagram, got to upload to YouTube, got to keep up. And while that's great and everything, like obviously hard work pays off, I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere, and I was just pushing looks. I wasn't taking my time doing anything. I was just rushing everything to get stuff done, because it was just like, right, I gotta get up on YouTube, get this up on Instagram, make sure to tag these brands, make sure to, and it was just like constant. I think for about a year I done it like every single day, and yeah, I just wasn't happy. So yeah, that's why I sort of took a break for a year, because I just couldn't get anything done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the end of a brush. So this is a #1 brush. I'm pretty sure they're all the same size, but basically I'm going to do like 3 dots along here. So I saw someone and they were like, oh, you take like the end of a brush, dip in, and then you get like the perfect dot. So I think that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Obviously you can use like a nail art tool, but I did have some of those, but I think I threw them away for God knows what reason. I'm just cleaning this up a bit because it looks a bit big. Right, here we go. So I'm just going to do a dot there. Okay, that worked pretty well. Okay, yeah, I really like that. So I'm just gonna sort of let that dry, because they are wet to dry, wet ones. They do take a little while to dry, and obviously I don't want it to smudge. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I will just like clean up the edges and stuff, and so that red has transferred down onto my nice clean lid. Ah, this one's, I think that one in the middle was actually too big, so let's see if we can sort of fix that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye, apply lashes, maybe do the base makeup. I mean, that doesn't ever take me that long, and I probably won't talk throughout it. So yeah, let's do base. And plus I've got I don't even know what lip I'm going to wear yet. I'm not going to do a red lip. I'll probably just stick to a nude as per. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so lashes are on, and I think I really like this look. Definitely not something I would wear sort of out and about, but I don't know, like it's kind of cute, little pop of colour. Like I'm digging colour, like colours, fun eyeshadow look, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's super cute. The blue is doing my head in on this side though, like it's not wanting to come here. But we can sort that out later when I feel like it, because I've been playing about with it too much. I just want to move on to her face. So the lashes are the unicorn lashes in Forget Me Not. Just something a little bit softer. I didn't want to do something too dramatic and take away all the attention on the eyes. I also changed, I think I did have 3 dots, but I changed it to 2. And I think we're even on both sides. So moving on to skin. I have glitter on my forehead. I have loads of baby hairs, and it's just, I can feel it like flapping in my face. So I'm going to take the Lorac. So this is the Pro Skin Glass Skin Primer, and this is actually really fucking nice. I'm doing like full face of testing Lorac. That'll probably go up before this video goes up, so you'll see that. If not, then obviously I haven't decided to put it up just yet, but I'm trying to think what brush I want to use. I think we're gonna sort of take this one, it's like a foundation brush. I'm just gonna buff that all into the skin. So I'm just gonna take a few drops on the brush and not spill it everywhere, and just sort of go in like this. I have not been taking care of my skin either. I literally like I can't remember, well, I have been washing my face recently, but I've also run out of moisturiser. I need to buy more, but I'm deciding whether or not I want to stick to the one I've got. I'm currently using the Dermalogica, I think it's like the vitamin C. They have it in the serum and then they brought it out in the moisturiser, and I was like yes, because I really enjoyed this serum, but it is on the pricey side, so I was like, oh, the moisturiser's cheaper, it'd be better for me. So I ended up buying that, and I really do like it. I think it's really nice. But my skin, I feel like this side, I don't know if you can really see on camera, it's a lot of like, it looks like sun damage, and I don't know if that's what it is, because obviously I haven't been wearing SPF. I've just been going out and it has been a little bit warmer in the UK. So yeah, it might be that, but yeah, oh god, it's not even like, I'm like, oh, it's just laziness, but it's bad mental health. This is really, really nice. The only problem is I think it has got like fruit in it, so I have to be super careful. But it makes the skin feel like really soft, sort of matte. It is gorgeous. I actually really, really like that. And I'm not a big fan of primers. It's not primers. I think it's pore filling primers. Like, it's just a load of old shit to me. Like, I feel like it doesn't do anything. I'm not putting it on my face. I'm like, my pores still look the same. So that's why I like these sort of glass skin hydrating sort of gripping type things. Like, I don't know if they do an awful lot, but I feel like my skincare helps a lot with it. That's why I like a little bit more hydration, because my skincare, like my SPF's like more on the matte side and stuff, so I just like that extra like pump into the skin, you know. For foundation today, I'm going to take the Cover FX. This is the Power Play Concealer. No, I like the concealer. This is the foundation. And this is in G20. Yeah. So this is actually too golden for me. I think I am more on the cool side. But cool side foundations typically make me look grey. And then neutral is like too pink. So I typically go for more golden. But I try to stick to the lighter golden. But I did pick up the Rare Beauty foundation in a cool shade just to see how I get on, because maybe it's because it was like cool and peach, and I was like, well, how does that work, because peach is golden anyway. So I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, I'll pick up a cool shade, see how we get on, and then we can sort of go from there. If not, I'll stick to the more yellow base but more muted. But this is too, like I said, too yellow. But this is a gorgeous foundation, and I'll just take it. I'm wearing a white shirt. I'll take it down my neck, it don't matter. I'm not going to obviously take it all around like my collar and stuff, so that's fine. I do have a palette somewhere. A few dots on the palette. Then I'm going to take the IT Cosmetics, and this is the Love is the Foundation brush. This is actually so good. I feel like these, do they come out like, is it like Cancer Awareness Month? But I feel like I keep seeing them more often than not now. I know certain brushes are meant to be good, like one of them's like too flat, like I keep hearing everyone say, but this is like the more domey one, as you can tell, and honestly, like, it is so good. I really, really like this foundation brush. So I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. So I think this is like a soft matte, or it might be a matte in general, but I'm going in with like I said, obviously the Pro Skin's quite a soft matte, so it's not going to be too heavy, and then I'm going to go in with like a very glowy setting spray. I feel like if I go in with a light hand, it's not too bad. It's, it does oxidize a little bit, but it's such a nice foundation. I probably just need a different shade. Obviously you can go in and add more, and you can get a really nice, more full coverage. I feel like with this I'm sort of getting on the medium side. I can still sort of see a little bit poking through. Ever so slightly medium. I feel like if I just went in with a tiny bit more, but I like how this looks and I don't want to add more. Next up I'm going in with concealer. So this is the Nars, and this is the, sorry I don't actually know what this is, Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in Chantilly Light 1. I have tried this once or twice now, and this is actually, it's been okay. I feel like I used it with a new powder, and it might have been the powder that I didn't like, so I want to try it obviously without the powder. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's literally just a pot. So I'm going to take the Spectrum KJ Hughes. This is the number 10 brush, and I'm just going to give it a bit of this action. I don't know, I'm not gonna, usually I do go out to lift, but I think I'm gonna leave it just because we've got the round shape, so I don't really want to affect that sort of roundish shape that we got on by lifting too much. And I feel like I will lift with the bronzer and contour and stuff. I feel like actually let's take just like sort of here, lift like the eyebrow area. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I'm only going to let this sit for a minute or two. I do usually let it sit for longer, but because it's like a soft matte and it looks like it's gonna dry down pretty quick, I don't want to leave it too long. And then for bronzer, I'm going to take, this is the Fenty cream bronzer in Butter Biscuit. So this is like the Cheeks Out cream bronzer. I've only used this once and it was a very soft makeup look. It wasn't like a full heavy one, so we'll see how we get on. But I'm going to take that on a Spectrum. This is an A18, so this is from the Snow White collection. I'm pretty sure you can buy these brushes like individually. You don't have to buy them as a kit. Unlike the KJ Hughes ones, I believe they come in a kit, or you can buy like an eye brush, blah 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 blah. So how I like to do this, I've been using the like TikTok app that's like face contour, but for how high up it is, obviously I'm looking at my phone here, it is definitely more bronzer. I feel like I was watching a video, I can't remember whose it was, I'll try and find her and link it below, but your bronzer is more higher up, that's what's going to give you the lifted look. So it's more on the warm side than the cool side. So cooler I'd say is going to come underneath, which I will use a palette which still a little bit warm, but it's the coolest I've got for contour. So I like to take literally anything that's like warm, even like do you know, like the Charlotte Tilbury, it's like, oh, the wands, and it's like the contour wand. It's so warm that I technically class it as a bronzer. So yeah, anyway, we're moving past that. So I literally take it where the dots are and just go up, trying to look straight on and do this, and up. So we have this general shape going on. Just pull it back a bit. And then I will take a little bit more. And I do take it on the forehead just because I like a bit of warmth there. So I literally just go here with it. And then I do take a little bit here with the brow. So I'm just going to go above the highlight just to really bronze up the face. I feel like the bronzer still does give you like a bit of warmth and a little bit of lift, but it's not as much as what a contour is going to do. So I'm actually going to blend out my concealer first, which I typically wouldn't. I would blend out my bronzer, but I'm going to take the Hourglass. This is the seamless concealer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. But I feel like, oh no, she's blending. She's good. We're good. Actually, I am going to spray just a little bit. So this is the iconic Prep Set Glow Spray. And I'm just going to spray a little bit just to get this moving a bit more. Just because I feel like it is a little bit stuck. That actually does look really nice on the eyes. So I feel like it was the powder more than it was the concealer. So I'm just going to blend this out. So this is a crown brush. This is a C436, and I'm just going to blend this through. So I'm going to add powder on top, because obviously this is very, very light. I'd say this is more for sort of lighter makeup, like when you really want a nice clean base, and then just add a little bit of bronzer. Don't know it's good for the full glam, but it is still a really pretty bronzer, and I think we can make it work. Okay, so now that we have that on, let's go ahead and add the bronzer. So I'm going to use the Balm Desert Bronzer, and I haven't used this in such a long time. I even forgot it was in my collection. I even forgot about the Balm, to be honest, but they're still going, aren't they? I don't want to show this if they're not. Anyway, this is what it is. It's literally the Balm Desert, so it's a bronzer slash blush, oh my good lord. And I'm going to take the KJ Hughes, and this is the number 8 brush. I'm just going to dip into this. This brush is clean, by the way. I think it's just stained a bit. I'm just going to sort of add just a little bit more, just to really sort of set it in place. I should really invest in the Fenty powder. She does have a powder bronzer, doesn't she? Yeah, I feel like she does. I feel like who wouldn't? It's Rihanna. Who wouldn't? I mean, words. I feel like she would. It's Rihanna. Yeah, I know she. I swear she does. Yeah. Now I'm trying to think if she does or not. I do need to pick up some few items from Fenty that sort of like dropped. I haven't. Ooh, I just realised what I want to use now. Sorry, I was going to use the Maybelline Studio Chrome thing, you know, this, because it's super pretty. But I feel like that Fenty Diamond Bomb would be so pretty with this look, like that shattered glass multiverse effect. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'm just adding a bit of that on top, just a little bit around the face as well. So, what's next? Now this is where I'm going to add my contour. So I'm taking the KVD Shade and Light palette. As you can see, it's still very warm. This is more cooler, so this is what I'm going to go for. So taking the same 8 brush, this is just another one. And I do take a bit of the lighter shade as well. And rather than taking it up high, you can, when I look forward, basically, I know I can see this, you probably see this on your own face, we have like this here, and this is what I'm going to contour just right here, just that bit. I sort of go up and blend into the bronzer. Just a light thing, as you can see, makes a slight difference to my face, nothing dramatic. See it here as well on this side, right here. And that's it, that's all I do for contour, well, apart from my nose, which I'm about to do. So this is the, I think it's the Luxie brush, yeah, and this is with JD Wadey, I believe. It's like the 180 or 182, it's a nose contouring brush. I take this side and I literally take contour, and I just take it down the nose. I don't use liquid or cream because I don't have anything warm enough, and I prefer something not warm enough, cool enough to use, and that's what I'm preferring lately for my contour. I just feel like it looks better for my face. I'll just flip it over, take this brush, and we just sort of dust it out. So to set the face and like the under eyes, I'm just going to take, this is the Hourglass, this is the Val translucent setting powder, and I give this a good spank so we can get that powder out. And I'm going to take that on the Kate J Hughes, and this is a number 3 brush. Woo! Powdery. And I'm just going to pat slightly under here with the powder. I don't think I'm going to set the entire face. I think I'm just going to take it along the T-zone. And just sort of like right here. So I'm actually going to start off by taking this first. So this is the Beauty Blender, and this is the Glass Gloss. So this is like a clear sticky gloss, and I like this to really highlight the face, and then I'll go in with the Fenty stuff. Either one's like sort of a bit of hair. I swear that was curly. I'll have to recurl that, that's fine. I probably just missed it or something. Either one's like good on its own. This is just really going to give you that sort of glossy look. So I know a lot of people don't like that. And then the Fenty ones, it's glittery, okay? Like, I'm not going to lie to you, it is glitter. But the thing is, when I'm doing like a look like this, I typically like glitter in my highlighters. If I'm doing something soft, I prefer no glitter, personally. So yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of this first. Literally, it is just a clear gloss. It's actually really, really pretty on the skin. Doesn't bunch up, doesn't peel away. And yeah, just sort of adds like this nice, see, like really natural shine. Almost like you're sweating, if you wish. It's just going to give us a really nice base for the Fenty stuff to stick down on. And then I'm just going to take the number 17 brush and just put a little bit in the eyes, in the corners even, and just down my nose. Yeah, really. Have you seen that Smashbox has collaborated with Becca to bring back some of their products? Just, to me, the weirdest collab ever. So basically you can buy, I'll show you because I can see it literally right here. You can buy this. So this is their Skin Perfector. I still have this. It's in Champagne Pop. Mine says C Pop. It's the same thing. So you can buy this, which is like the classic highlighter. But I feel like they've only brought back this shade, by the way. No other shades. Which I was just like, I understand like it was a cult classic. But why not bring back all of the shades so everyone can have one? And then they bring out like, I don't know if it was like the under eye concealer. Do you know like the pots where I know Charlotte Tilbury has them. It's like they're like peachy undertones and stuff like that, and more like orangey and that to like cover the dark circles. They bring back that as well, and I was in multiple shades, and I was just like, that's so weird to me. Like I don't know, but anyway, I'm trying to find this godforsaken highlighter. I can't decide between these. So this is the Fenty one, and then this is the Stacey Marie with Be Perfect, and I feel like this is going to be better because it's more whitey. This has like a lot of, you can see it's all that pinkish undertone. They are very similar, like that sort of glittery look. Like I said, the Fenty one's sort of just clear, like it's going to work with every skin tone. Well, I should imagine so. I'm not entirely sure. Ow, I just pinched myself. And I'm going to take the Crown brush. This is the C529. And I'm just going to, well, I'll put this on top. No, I'm not going to take it on the nose. I should take a small brush, but I can't be bothered. Just pop that on the inner corners. Yeah, I love this Fenty one. It's so, so pretty. Like I said, it's not like for people that want a really dewy looking highlighter. Like, it's not going to be for everyone, and that's perfectly fine. Like, you know, makeup's all about what you want to do. But yes, I think that's so pretty, especially with this. I feel like it just, you see, like it gives that extra bit, like it just sort of sticks to it rather than being, you see, like my forehead, because I didn't put any there, that's sort of not as wet. I know what I mean, and I know I like it. So for blush, I think I'm just going to stick with the cream blush, and this is from Fenty as well, and this is the Cheeks Out. This is Petal Pop, and I'm going to take that on a KG Hughes number 2 brush. I haven't tried this before. I had it for a while. I bought it when I bought the cream bronzer, and I'm just gonna have this on. Ooh, that's pretty. I typically go for peachy shades. It's what I like most. This is, I think, was the closest I could get at the time. I'm pretty sure they did bring out a more peachy shade. I can't remember if it was like for the holidays or not. Ooh, yeah, pretty. Do you know what I love? I love freckles. I think freckles are so gorgeous. I know like fake freckles are like big trend at the minute. I know some people are like, oh no, like fake freckles, like I was bullied for having freckles, but I don't know, like I find like it's like, I always love freckles. I think freckles are absolutely gorgeous. I've never been like, oh, like she's got freckles all over her face. But yeah, I feel like it's more like, let's enhance people's beauties now, like it's a beauty standard, and I would love to do some fake freckles, but I'm not going to go in with like a pencil or something. Like I would need a freckle tint pen, and I just don't have one, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do anything to the lower lash line. I'm just gonna add a touch more mascara, literally just like a kiss of it at the bottom. So I'm going to take the Iconic, this is the Prep Set Glow Spray, and you've got to give it a good old shake so you get all of this. I forgot I even had this until I was like, oh, I want something glowy, and I was like, oh, the Iconic one. So I'm just going to, probably shouldn't have sprayed that much to be honest, because I don't want to be too glowy, because I'm going to end up just oily at the end of the day. I'm thinking, do we want to do it like a darker brown nude, because obviously like on the belt it's like a dark brown, but I don't know. I'm really funny about a lipstick, especially when I have a big bold eye. Should we try it out, see how we get on, because we can always take it off. I think I'm going to take, I know in my mind, I've got to find it though, is the Patrick Tars She's Single, and I have it in the lip liner and lipstick. I think that's what I'm going to use. So I did find it, so it's Oh She's Single, and it's literally lip liner. I absolutely love these. The only thing that pisses me off is it's not twisty, it's literally only clicky, so that's just a single thing that bugs me. And then it's the bullet lipstick like this, not the sort of like liquid ones. So yeah, let's give this a go. I probably will end up putting a gloss on because I'm a gloss girl, always have been, always will be. So I do sort of overline a little bit of the Cupid's bow, just because I haven't really got much of a Cupid's bow, and I feel like my top lip is a lot thinner than my bottom lip, and even then my bottom lip ain't the fullest. And I feel like I love like a really deep Cupid's bow, and I don't have it unfortunately, so I do sort of go in, and because I feel like mine sort of droops where I want it to be more like pointy, do you know what I mean? So I do sort of try and achieve the best that I can with that. And take the lipstick. I actually don't know what this is called. I literally just says a lipstick and oh, she's single. I'm pretty sure he only has like a few of these. So I'm just gonna, I love the packaging on this, super beautiful. I'm just gonna apply it on top. I think, yeah, I believe this is a bit more lighter than the lip liner. I don't want to disturb the colour, so I think I'm just going to stick with a clear gloss. So this is the Fenty Beauty, and this is like the, yeah, Gloss Bomb in Glass Slipper. I am going to give this another go. I love, and I mean love with my whole heart, Fenty Glow, okay? It is the best of the best lip gloss I probably ever own. This, however, different. This is like, when I put it on, do you know, I've never had a lip gloss do this to me. Do you know, like when you put it on and it like goops? This is what this does. So I'm going to give it a go, and if it does that, I will end up switching over to Makeup Revolution, have one with Friends Collection. It's literally Rachel, it's just a clear gloss, and it is bomb. Like, it's what I wanted sorted from this, and I didn't achieve that. So let's go ahead and see how we get on. Okay, it's not doing too bad, but I did go a little bit lighter this time. So beautiful. It does it slightly. I did apply it less. I didn't go super like heavy with it, but it's still really shiny and really juicy. So I'm going to finish off my hair, and then you can see the final results for everything. I don't really want to say bye with rollers in my hair, so yes. Okay, so this is the finished look with the hair and everything. I feel like this needs to be recurled in some sort of way, this little bit here. I feel like I'm going to go in with the Dyson for that. It hasn't come out the way I want it to with the roller on this side that it has this side. My hair always does this to me, by the way, hence like this is like bigger than this bit. My hair just hates me. But I really, oh my god, I love the Dyson so much. It was my mum's, and then she was like, oh, you can borrow it, and she hasn't had it back since because I love the Dyson. So yeah, well, this is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. It was just like a nice relaxed video, sort of me kind of doing a tutorial, kind of showing you what I'm doing, so you can sort of do it if you wish to, obviously. If you do go and see Doctor Strange as well, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm super excited, I can't wait to see it. And yeah, hopefully things will be better and things will be going up more and more like YouTube. I'm trying to post on TikTok, but I love watching TikToks, and I have posted a few, but I can't get on board with all this transitions and all this fancy stuff. Like I'm not capable of that. I mean I am, but I just don't want it. Let's start off slow first. Let's get YouTube back up and running, and maybe some Instagram posts and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. There will be, like I said, Lorac video that should be before or after this. Either way, it's linked in the eye. If not, you'll see it next time because you should subscribe. I know I have a bunch of Rare Beauty stuff, and I really want to try that, so I will do a review on that. Maybe we can do like, oh, me testing out Rare Beauty for a few days rather than me just testing out once and being like, oh, this foundation is so good, and then at the end of the day, like, I've changed my mind, or like the next day I changed my mind, something like that, so we can get a really good feel for it, because that's what I sort of enjoyed doing. Like, a lot of my videos previously were like, oh, like 7 days of this eyeshadow palette, or 3 days of this eyeshadow palette, so we could get a good feel for something rather than just being like, oh yeah, it's cute, and on to the next collection. Plus then it gives me a good idea if I like it and I can recommend it and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get back into doing that kind of thing. I know I talked about the Eternals and Urban Decay collection. I only done one look with that, so maybe we can try some more looks with it. I really love, I will talk about this now. Let me dig it out because I know it's in here somewhere. I love these that come with it. So these are the Decay, these are the glitter gels. So they're a lot thicker than what I had on my eye today. But I love this. Like, all over the lid, liner, and then like drag it down like sort of tiers. It's super gorgeous. I also have a gold one. I'm pretty sure they still have the collection. I'm pretty sure it's like on sale and stuff. You might not be able to find the whole of it, but I mean they probably sell those glitter gels as well, just in different shades. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I think they're so beautiful. So yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.